Hello! Right, this is going to be a quick one. I'm off to the pictures to see Guardians of the Galaxy #2. So, no doubt I'll get an email out of that. I only watched the first one last night, actually. And it's pretty good. There you go. Paul's on. Bloody hell, that was quick. Did you try that stretch I gave you this morning, my lad? The one at the tower one? All that caper. I hope you did. It might help. It might not. We'll see. Right. How much exercise do you need to do? How much? I get asked this all the time, right? The taekwondo guy the other day, Stephen Pritchard, nice to see you, my lad. Glad you're on the swing challenge. I fucking love it. Yeah, how much exercise do you need to do? The taekwondo master fella who I took for a session yesterday, he asked me the same question, right? He's obviously really good at training. He knows his stuff. He knows his body. He said, "What do you recommend to like people who come down? Like how much kettlebell work should you do? How much strength work should you do? You know, all of it. All of this sort of stuff." Now for him, I just said, I said, "Well, you can add it at the end of your session. Do some conditioning workout with it or something. Add some strength work into your session." He was already doing pull-ups and dips and stuff like that. So for him, it'll be different. For you, if you're not doing any exercise, the answer is, how much exercise do you need to do is some. Pretty much. If you're not doing any, just do some. Go for a walk. Do some gardening. Have some sexy time with the missus. That'll give you exercise. Hey, all that sort of stuff. Right? Just some. Now, for the guys who come down the park, they do 3 times a week. And some of them do a little bit extra as well, like Paul's been going running because he loves it. But going running to him a year ago would have been trickier because he was 40 kilos heavier. So I've been doing walks carrying 20 kilos on my back, and that's not nice. So imagine carrying double that with you every single fucking day, everywhere you go. Anyway, now Andre Thompson, hello, nice to see you. Right. Yes, so do some. So the guys in the park do 3 days a week. Some of them do 2 days a week, some of them do 3. Just based on time. Some guys do an extra day at home, some guys don't. It doesn't matter. They're all getting great results. It's just the way it goes because they're doing something. Okay? And what happens is when you get started, you start to do a little bit more and a little bit more. But the problem is if you keep doing that, you get up to doing too much. You can get up to doing too much and overtraining. I did this when I first started getting into all of this. We had a gym where I worked. I was going at lunchtime and in the evening, 5 days a week. So I was doing 10 sessions a week and I was fucked. And it was too much. So now that I've learned how to train effectively, I rarely do more than about 30, 40 minutes a day. I do 5 days a week. Monday to Friday with weights, and I do about 40 minutes. On Tuesday, my workout was 20 minutes. I did 20 minutes of snatches. That was it. That was enough. I did some stretching and stuff like that as well, but I do that throughout the day anyway. But it was 20 minutes of a session. That was it. Done. And it did me, and I was knackered, and it was great. Okay, so I get asked this a lot, and people are like, "God, you must be the fittest man in the world." Like, you're doing 12 sessions a week in the park, and then you're doing like one-on-one sessions sometimes, and then you have to do your own sessions and all that. And it's like they think I'm working out all the bloody time, and I'm not. I do in the park. I stand there and I show the guys what to do, and they do it, and then I stand there helping them out while they do it. I don't do it all. I'd be a wreck. I'd be an absolute mess. So I don't do it all. I do my training separately, and I do it based on a program for me at the time, which will progress me, either based on strength or conditioning or muscle building or whatever it is at the time. So I'm on a conditioning one at the moment because I'm doing this fan dance. So, and I'm also doing it. I'm coming at the end of a strength one, which I'm kind of incorporating the 2 because I've got my Strong First level 2 in 2 weeks, so I need to stay strong for that as well, that's easy to maintain. Once you've got that level, it's easy to maintain. So, if you're not doing any exercise whatsoever, the answer is how much do I do is some, okay? So I said I do 5 days a week. That's 5 days a week of sessions, of an actual program. The rest of it, I'm pretty much working out all the time because I have to take the bells into the park and bring them back. If I need to go anywhere, I walk. Wherever possible, I'll walk there. You know, I've just done that today. I've been out and about all over town. I needed to go and do loads of stuff, and I just walked everywhere. If I need to get, like, home base is down there, it's got a car park, I walk down there. I don't own a car anymore because I'm not allowed to park outside my own house. That's a different story because of the council. Screw up, but never mind. Anyway, they pick up the rubbish, which is nice. I don't have a car anymore, so I walk everywhere. You know, and it just gets me, it keeps me trim and it keeps me fit. So the actual formal exercise I do is very little, and the rest of it is just doing it throughout the day. You know, when the weather's nice, walk to work. Go for a walk with the kids or whatever. If your kids are very little, buy one of those, you can get them Osprey backpack things, stick them in the back of one of them and go for a walk. That'll do you good. You see, all of this, it's all, when people say I haven't got time, it's easier than you think. And also, sorry, I was getting a call there. It's easier than you think. And you say you can't find the time, that's rubbish. There's loads of time. Everyone's got enough time. And if you do find it tricky because you've got kids or whatever, there's lots and lots of different like little things you can do and involve your kids with it anyway, doing gardening or whatever, you know, turn them into little slaves. That's what my dad used to do to me. God, he built a pond once, bloody hell. I was knackered at the end of that. I was very trim though. Anyway, I had something else I was going to say as well. Oh yes, that's it. So Monday, the swing challenge starts. 31 days of swings. Now, if you say you haven't got any time to do it, I'm going to call bullshit on that as well, because on Monday it's a bank holiday. Now, some of you might have service jobs or whatever where you've got to work on a bank holiday, but most of you probably don't. You're probably sitting in an office and then you go, ooh, it's bank holiday, I'll have the day off. So if you can't find 10 minutes on a bank holiday, I'm going to say that's a load of rubbish. I think you can. Now, this swing challenge starts on Monday. And the workouts are as long as you want them to be. If it's 10 minutes a day for 31 days, that's all it takes. That's all you have to do. It's all you have to do. Okay? So, find 10 minutes on Monday, hit the link below, which I'll put in, it'll be at the top of the comments, I'm going to put a link in, hit that, get on board this swing program and start on Monday, 10 minutes. If you can find more time, do more time. And then you're going to make it a habit. You're going to do it every single day. I'm going to do it with you. The guys are going to do it with you. I'm going to be taking videos of them in the park. I'm going to be videoing myself doing it. There'll be videos everywhere. I'm going to prove that I'll do it as well. I pretty much do swing. I've done my fair share of swings, but I still do them because it's effective exercise and it works. The best exercises are the ones that you do. So that's it. That's all I've got. I'm now off to the pictures. I'm going to load this up on YouTube. I'm going to share it to the Kettlebell Society page. I'm going to load it on Vimeo. I'm going to stick it on my website. You can watch it anywhere, or you just click the link below. Andre, right, you're going to click the link below, my lad. I'll put it in a second, and you'll go in the group and all of that. We're on. Bring it on. Another one on board, people. Let's get more. Tell your friends.